just like me. I feel like I'm in that movie, that Star Trek movie, was it Nemesis, where they had a clone of Picard or something? That's what I feel like I'm in. But, yeah, my name is Dan Silver, and I'm a recovering Jew. It all started in school. All my friends would go on a field trip. My mom would take me on a guilt trip. Yeah, we were very poor growing up because my father's a rabbi. It was really hard for him to bring home the bacon. My father's a rabbi, my brother's a rabbi. My whole childhood was like a yarmulke wearing, matzah munching, bagel loving, penny pinching, coupon collecting, flea market haggling, eat your matzo ball soup and be a doctor so we could rest guilt trip. Boy, vey. Now, we were so kosher at my house, I wasn't allowed to have a piggy bank. Or a ham radio. I'll tell you. But I did learn self-defense. My father, the rabbi, taught me a form of martial arts just for Jewish people to get even. It's called jujitsu. If that doesn't work, so sue me. So now I'm in therapy. I go to a Jewish support group. It's called a halfway house. It's kind of like going to rehab. They got like a 12-step program. Yeah, they almost kicked me out because I tried to Jew them down to 10 steps. Little delayed reaction over here. Yeah, I got picked on a lot when I was a kid. All the kids in the block used to laugh at me, make fun of me. Yeah, I showed them I became a comedian. Yeah, nobody's laughing now. Tell you a little bit about myself. I'm divorced. Wow. Yeah, I knew my marriage wasn't going to last because at the wedding they threw minute rice. It's not a good sign. No. Yeah. But it was a very elaborate ceremony, real fancy wedding. During the reception, they served the Italian wedding soup. Really? For the divorce, it was split pea. But we were incompatible. I'm Jewish, and my wife, she was Protestant. Yeah, no matter what I did, she protested. Yeah, she was very Protestant, yeah. We're on different schedules. I was more of an AM person. She was more of a PMS, you know. You know, when I first met my wife, she had that hourglass figure. And after we got married, I think she switched over to daylight savings time. I think she might have gained an hour or two, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's hard to make relationships work. I mean, just for like heterosexual couples. If you're gay, a gay couple, that must be even more hard. You know, it's more difficult. So, you know, you see all the stuff on the news about the gay marriage and stuff. I saw in the news they had the first gay divorce. Yeah, I don't know what their problem was. I guess they couldn't make ends meet. About that on TV. They never mentioned it. Now they show people kissing and all this stuff. And the other thing they never had those prescription drug commercials, you know, ask your doctor about Lipitor, you know, and then they have like a million side effects and everything. I tell you, after watching those commercials, I finally realized every part of my body has a different emotion. Apparently I'm lactose intolerant with an overactive bladder, an underactive imagination, an irritable bowel, depressed immune system, a spastic colon, a restless leg, and a lazy eye. I've got RA, RLS, LBL, IBS, ED, OCD, COPD, and low T. Man, tell you what, man. Yeah, back in the day, man, back in the good old days, we never saw any commercials for like Viagra. No, we didn't need it, because back then women had real breasts, right? And when did gluten become such an evil, toxic substance? You know, 10 years ago, nobody ever heard of the stuff. Now it's like, oh, I can't have any gluten, it's going to kill. Give me a break, man. 1% of the population has celiac disease and can't tolerate gluten. The rest of these people are just glutens for punishment. Yeah. Tell you what, man, when did our kids in school become so sickly, man? Everyone's got some medical issue. You notice this? It all starts with the letter A. They got allergies, asthma, adipose, autism, Asperger, autoimmune, anxiety. I tell you, the cruelest one of all is ADD. That is a cruel name for disease. Because these kids, they can't add. Yeah. Kids are violent too, man. It's like, you know, you see all these school shootings every week. When I was going to school, the only time I ever saw a shotgun blast was at the end of a joint. Yeah, we got a pretty hip crowd over here. More of a hip replacement crowd right there. Hey, I'd love to give you a penny for your thoughts, but I'm Jewish. I don't want to overpay you. Now, before I get out of here, I just got to let you know, man. You guys are great, man. I didn't know this. You can actually get a ticket for driving too slow. That's what happened to me. I was lost. I'm puttering along, trying to figure out where I'm going. The next thing I know, the cop pushed me over. So, you know, I rolled down the window, and he says, "Do you have any idea how slow you were going?" I didn't know what to say, so I tried to use a little humor with a policeman. I said, "Hey, how come you never see any Jewish cops? Because pigs aren't kosher." Yeah. He wasn't laughing. He's like, "I want you to step out of the car and walk this line." So this is what I did for the policeman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you dance?
How's that, you donut dunking, flashlight flailing, baton battering, belligerent fascist pig? So I wake up in the hospital. Yeah, you're laughing now, but when I was doing that, these two good old boys from Georgia drove by. One guy says to his friend, "Hey, Billy, keep your beer down. Look how hard that sobriety test is in Florida." Hey, thanks for being such a great crowd.